I think this is not going to be a stompy game either way, but I do think Secret is going to take it back.
It puts them in a position where they could pull ahead in this tri-lane. The 1v1 I think is going to be pretty hard for 11 up here, because YapzOr skewed it, and now he's looking bottom for that first blood.
And it is going to be Spartan, Man of Ritual.
The most suitable target.
Yeah,
always.
True.
And they're just going to take whatever he's very confident with. So maybe he had some good pubs on and he's been feeling the hero. Maybe they have a unique item build, but honestly, this Axe, we're going to see Spartan taking some more damage here.
Throws out his spells before he dies. He pops the Fairy Fire. Maybe? No, he does indeed die. And the Purge isn't going to be enough. Desire does manage to get that last hit in. So this time around, Spartan manages to trade his life. And YapzOr, as a result, will actually be pretty low on mana.
He's going to have a game where he can potentially pop off and make up for some of the early damage that Secret supports lack.
You can see right now, this is the problem of the matchup that we were talking about.
Early
In
dust,
fact, Ice is going to go for it. Early dust pickup. No mana for a Burrow Strike out of this situation. Ice should be able to cut him down eventually here. Gets the spins required. No Culling Blade needed. Now up 2,000 for Team Secret. BRAME maybe questioning some of their laning phase decisions.
Looking to get the return kill on him, though.
And might be able to get it with Nubito left alone at bottom lane. They try and get a little aggressive, but still the return kill is there as the two supports rotate around.
I don't think you're just happy being at the normal, just level 6 as a support for that 10 to 15 minute period. You're going to have to make something happen during that span of time along with your Skywrath.
Yeah.
And the problem is the majority of it is enabled off this Sand King's game. He has a fast blink, which...
Okay, this is big. If they can get it, no Astral Step, no Dissimulate. Nisha should be dead here. Gets Thug first, though. God. That's going to feel terrible. And this shield is actually taking up so much physical damage. He's going in. Out. He's going back in for it. Oh, what a kill from Nisha. Don't tell me he lives. He lives. Oh, my God, he's coming back. Nisha, you absolute monster.
There's just, I mean, that is about as big a disaster that can happen to you on 4 heroes.
Good enough farm to have like a fast Battle Fury and could farm stacks, but because they did that tri-lane and it failed, she's the lowest net worth core in the game. So that kind of kills any real narrative about like how BRAME could come back into the game.
She just has nowhere to go either. Part of that offlane tower dying is Ancients get open. Bug's just getting... Well, there's some cold armor for you.
Yep. That a Chen Wraith King lane, very, very dangerous. Do you think that threat is what led BRAME to their decision making?
Maybe, but at the same time, your Sand King's the best hero to deal with that sort of pressure. And he's gonna get called.
Oh no!
No Culling Blade though.
No Culling, but hey, you know, it's something. They're going to give Nisha the Aegis because SUMAIL certainly doesn't need it.
You're going to have to kill Nisha twice, though. That is a tall order. And SUMAIL twice. Yeah. This is the area you want to fight in if you're BRAME, though. Nisha's TPing out. If they know this.
Yeah, it's an opportunity. They're immediately going to be able to jump the Wraith King. That's going to be life number 1 down. But Nisha did cancel his teleport. He comes right back at the fight, goes for the punish. The Astral Step, maybe burning out Thug with a stun. Still not quite done. Now the Shackle Shot. SUMAIL is indeed dead. They killed the PA bottom lane, but honestly, any trade of one for one for BRAME, well worth it, I would say.
Definitely a win for BRAME, and Nubito gets to stay down here as well.
Yeah, that's great.
He's super happy.
Staying out on the map, all important right now.
I actually think it's really big he didn't TP back there.
They're got to be able to find Thug, though. Oh, this Culling Blade, man. It's hard to land. Does have a Blade Mail now on Ice, which is absolutely devastating against PA.
Probably means he won't be going for any type of early BKB, but he is queuing up that pipe, which this is an amazing pipe game.
They spotted Nubito thanks to a nice aggressive ward, but at the same time, they spot the Chen. They do manage to get that kill, but Ice is here with a nice 2-man call, and the rest of the team is closing in from the side. Ice should be able to get at least 1 kill here. Spartan's going to get burned down by the Urn. 11's pretty low, and a nice Void Remnant catches him in the end. Nisha ensures a 3rd kill from this team fight, and maybe even a 4th. Thug. Nisha got to go for it. No, he's just offering a high five. He says, "Don't worry, friend. My Astral Step isn't up just yet."
This is kind of one of the things that makes Chen super viable is Patch.
Yeah.
He already has Golem creep super early in the game. That's another huge amount of HP that BRAME has to chunk through, and their heroes are not ideally designed to be able to do that at this point.
I was convinced that Chen was going to be mega broken this patch. which hasn't turned out to be entirely the case just yet. Okay,
throw him in.
Throw him into Thug and almost gets killed. As a result, Nisha does claim the last hit, though, thanks in part to that double damage. They frostbite him, keep inside the Mystic Flare. He no longer has that Aegis. Oh no, the Sand King's gonna be caught chain stunned before he could Burrow Strike back inside his base.
He's salty about that Harpy creep vision resulting in his death there.
Oh,
He's telling
yeah.
Spartan, yo, go find it. Spartan's like, I don't want to go up this
Kill
hill,
his
man. You go up this hill.
Ice, he's ready to jump. Okay, the Frostbite. It should be enough. It does that double timer again. Ah, nice silence there. Good reaction there from Desire. Follow up from 11, but going on the axe. Telekinesis tossed him out in the Mystic Flare. Once again, YapzOr using that very nicely. Telekinesis, he's going to jump forward with the Frostbite, grabs Thug, follow-up chain stun. That's going to be a dead Wind Ranger as well. 2 cores down on the side of BRAME.
Part of also, like, Nisha with the Sange and Kaya, just so much HP on him. And we didn't think about it, but this Rubik save is insane this game.
Oh, yeah.
Like, the lift out of the Sky Ult, the CM spells, whatever it is. I say that, and Nisha just under tier 4s. That's one way to chunk him.
Dissimilate does get him out of there, but Nubito, he jumps in. He gets the BKB in time to be able to join in on that fight and get that critical kill. Now they're going to chase after SUMAIL.
Puppy says you're on your own, bro.
There's no better opportunity, but he's playing careful. Here comes Ice, thinking about going for the jump in. He sees how low that PA is, and you know he wants it. Blink is now back up, and he's going to go. Gets the call. Beautiful one that slams down the Phantom Assassin. And BRAME gonna have to rethink any amount of aggression. Puppy with Force Staff, so they have Telekinesis and Force Staff. 2 different options to be able to get away from Mystic Flare, Epicenter, Freezing Field.
He's the same net worth as Thug. That's
blind blink call, just barely off, but Thug, he's stuck.
No TP.
He shows himself now, and oh dear, the TP coming in. He tries to go for the kill onto the Chen, but stopped in his tracks by the Frostbite. Godlike spree for Ice. It's one of the best games I've seen from Ice in quite some time.
This is where their super high burst damage can work if the saves aren't there.
Look at these skeletons. That is gross. Oh my god, he's getting a TP point to Nisha. Nisha jumps out. Void Remnant, not going to be able to catch Sand King just yet. He defensively blinks away, and Nobito, oh no! The last person you wanted to get caught and the TP's out.
Oh, they can't all TP.
Yeah, that's true. Ideas on how to be able to hold this high ground against a Wraith King. Would you give Wraith King the Aegis and have him siege by himself?
BRAME trying to make a move here. One of the few spots they can enter and get the high ground vision to try and find somebody on their own. 2 of these heroes at 2 lives, though, and secret supports are not going to play up in front of their front line.
Yeah, you can see Ice. He's the one heading over.
Try.
Not a bad opportunity to go for him. Do they have enough damage? No, Telekinesis tossing him away. A Force Staff as well, and all the heals coming in. And now it's going to be BRAME turned around on as Desire's going to be the first one to die.
All right,
Spartan
they got him.
Probably going to fall here as well. They did manage to still get 2 for 2. Really nice positioning there with the Freezing Field. He's going to die eventually, but he'll get a lot of damage in. The Shackle came through. They did manage to take life number 1 away from the Wraith King. Can they get him a second time? BKB for BKB. SUMAIL opting to go straight for Desire. That's going to be a dieback on him as he throws out a last-second Rod of Atos onto a creep. Meanwhile, on the other side of things, Spartan, who also fought back, might just be able to get the kill on Nisha as he baits him in the Astral Step. They do take away that Aegis, but it's another dieback on the side of BRAME.
Shackle.
These 2, Thug, Shackle first. Can they get the crits to finish him off? They do! One last crit to be able to finish him off. Nisha dies. Nubito jumping forward. Gotta be careful, though, of these chain stuns.
They really want YapzOr here, but
what BRAME would look like if they just hadn't chose those laning phase decisions that they chose, right? Because retroactively, like in hindsight, it looks like an absolute blunder, the decisions that they made, because they don't look like a bad team here, as they're going to be able to go for the axe, slow down. That is going to be a very dead Nubito. He's going to be chain stun. Burrow Strike comes through. They do have the Mystic Flare. Once again, the Force Staff's going to come in. The Focus Fire is going to be enough, though. Thug's damage is good to go. SUMAIL's going to casually 3-shot Desire before he goes ahead and defensively blinks out.
You get Crystal Maiden ulti and be in Sandstorm Invis.
Sandstorm Freezing Field combination. Oh, that sounds sick. Spartan, goodbye.
What's Spartan? Even he's laughing about it.
He's like, what can you do, boys? Sometimes you just get one shot. Which just means more free time for SUMAIL to lay into the barracks, and it's going to be a lane for free. They are giving this time to the PA just to farm. Team Secret, you're going to get caught twice in this same spot. They certainly don't want to go for that Wraith King.
That is not the target you want to find here. Picks up a brand new Moon Shard, and he's just spidering in.
Okay. With the spider legs, he's going to be kind of stuck there for a second as he does get force tapped down to low ground by the Chen. SUMAIL, his first life is gone.
Still has BKB, though.
He does still have BKB, so they're not going to be able to get a stun in as he quickly jumps out. But hey, you got the shard on Axe, so that will decrease the PA's damage by quite a lot. Good. Yeah, that's an interesting. I hadn't actually thought about that because they changed that Axe. Not this patch, but the previous patch, but now with the change of Culling Blade and the stacking armor thing.
Yeah, it helps it.
He's going to be getting so much armor that Culling Blade's going to be dangerous, and they're going to be able to chain stun the PA and bring her down. No buyback available, and Spartan's dead as well, which I'm sure is a big blow to morale. Adding too much to the actual fight itself, because it's just looking like Team Secret should just be able to close out the game from here. 40,000 net worth lead, 5 versus 3, well really 6, 7 versus 3, with SUMAIL having a reincarnation and Nisha having an Aegis. And, Desire.
More stacks for Ice before the game ends. I mean, Secret just respecting that PA buyback, but they're gonna know the jig's up and game is going to end real fast.
Yeah, once they go for it. Okay. Ice the play. He managed to blink right as Ice goes for his own blink. Unfortunately, they have no damage in response. They can dodge, duck, dip, dive, and weave, whatever that was. Either way, it's not going to be enough. They're going to hide in their fountain, and Secrets will close out game number 1.
Did not feel like this was just some random first phase Axe, I must say.
No, it didn't.
He helped run this game over with Nisha, and I feel like it started off that bottom lane pressure, opened that move up for Nisha. He took advantage of it, capitalized, got every rune somehow as well, which I don't think should happen. Honestly, I did not feel the impact of this Wind Ranger at all at almost any point in the entire game, because this Monkey is guaranteed versus a melee hero. Generally is pretty nice for him. I'm kind of curious to see how it goes in the newer mid lane, but he should do pretty well. And Skywrath Pugna, these are strong lane supports versus Mirana Clock, so could see a lot more Spartan deaths in this game.
2-second arrow, nice intercept there. Well played by YapzOr in order to get in front of the arrow, but it may cost him his life here as it's going to be first blood for 11. He thinks about continuing to battle, realizing he can't go backwards, tries to go forwards, but either way, he is dead. He snipe a Sal or a Clarity or what was that?
He ended that Sal.
Arrow
off the mark.
Okay. First you gotta land those before you talk about it. Nubito runs back into them, I assume because he just needs a reset.
I mean, he needs a new lane, I'll tell you that much. That's what he needs in this game.
Again, because Monkey King has been controlling the runes so well, not much left for Thug to be able to do here. And if he comes back to lane, he might die. YapzOr's here on the side.
Yeah, he's going.
A concussive shot or a silence, either one. They're both going to be used to get the kill.
This is the other big problem with these super skewed matchups. You can shove the lane in. See, if this were a pub, he'd buy Midas, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah. It's one of those games. Just get further ahead.
Yeah.
Doug needs some help. He's going to turn around. Arrow strike into the arrow. They do have Spartan coming in as well. Is this going to be a kill? Oh, God. It's going to be close. Nisha is going to be able to get the Jingu stacks, but he cannot lifesteal enough. Thug gets the last hit thanks to the Sandstorm.
That's part of the power of the Sand King, too. I mean, you can shut him down on lane, but this hero is one of the fastest flash farmers in the early game.
Here comes... They were talking about it. Synderen said a simple stun to be able to set up the Skywrath Mage, and there it is. Gets the stun into the silence, just a perfect combination. And 11.
Hook shot.
Oh, nice hook shot. They are going to be able to catch the Skywrath Mage here. They won't be able to punish Nisha. He's already hidden away into the trees, but at least they get something for what was a pretty painful death for the AM. They have a perfect ward to be able to spot rotations like this, and BRAME, they also had a ward. A little bit deeper into the jungle. It spotted Nisha for a second. Unfortunately, the stun wasn't quite there fast enough. And Spartan, he's going to hit a hook shot here. Long range arrow incoming, and it does nail him. The damage was dodged. The epicenter just outside of the cogs, but it looks like it's going to be enough to get the kill anyway. Still had to use the burrow strike, though, so it does mean Puppey is free to chase after his desire. Did not have enough damage, though.
I feel like Ice has been pretty quiet this game compared to the last one.
That's true, yeah.
I mean, he kind of had a similar laning phase where he just had a free lane A and abandoned it.
Oh, he's actually going to go for the kill on Ice because the TP was supposed to come in from the Sand King, but the catapult died, and Secret were there ready to pounce.
You got to use your glyph for those types of plays if you want it, but there's little things that will add up in this game for BRAME. And again, it's all about getting that one fight where AM can come in and get the huge mana void on one of these supports in Medusa. That's what's going to win you the fight.
11, he breaks the smoke. Do they see each other? He blinks away before Ice can touch him. Now the other two supports are nearby. Spartan, he wants to go in immediately.
It's just a bait, though.
Spear's going to miss, and Spartan will actually have the opportunity to get some spells off. They cut the tree. Nisha's going to be caught. Nobito quickly gets that kill. Now he's got to get away from the Medusa and will be able to do so successfully. Spartan eventually died, but 11's looking to go back in while Puppey sits hidden in Viz. A little bit of a chappy play here as he's just going to hold himself away from this fight.
There is a DD on AM if he wants to contest.
Oh, that is big, but he's got to get here first.
Yeah, and Spartan has no teleport either, so it's getting stalled, though.
He's actually taking mid-tower while they're doing all this, so BRAME is doing a really good job slowing this down. The arrow, it is actually going to land here. Are they going to think about committing? 11 wants to go for it. He really wants his fast kill onto Ice side. It looks like they will be able to have it, but it's going to be at the cost of 11's life as well. Antimage is in. He jumps into the back line, immediately gets silenced, but Yapstor is on no mana right now. A follow-up silence, too.
He's holding his Manta.
Holding it in for now. Now they're going to commit in for SUMAIL. Look to be able to throw him out of this game as quick as possible. And it looks like they don't need the mana void. Oh, he gets caught by Nisha. That's why they pull him back in, though. 11 with the battery salt. The heals coming in from Puppey. Ayul's going down. Do they have the follow-up disabled? They have an arrow to be able to land on it.
You're not going to tree hide there,
He's so tanky, but he will eventually fall. 3 down on the side of Secret. And now it's BRAME who can look to perhaps take Roshan. And they're going to be able to find Puppey. A +1 on top of everything else. BRAME could not be happier with the way this game 2 is going now.
Throw a Roshan on top. 11 instantly takes that.
Rocket Flare spots Nisha. He's going to quickly jump away.
It feels like BRAME has turned the momentum of this game. Now they're the ones hunting Secret, closing them off the map.
Oh, Spartan spots.
Arena missed. Monkey ult missed.
Oh no, so many misses from Team Secret.
BRAME is going to go here.
He's going to go for it. He jumps in. Nice 2-man stun. They do have the Mystic Flare coming in. Oh, they popped him all inside of the cost. 2-man burrow strike as well. Thug using his haste rune to get out of there, though. Scary with the Medusa popping the stone gaze like that. Still, though, a 1-for-1 Spartan. Certainly saying it's worth it for now. They're going to keep the Aegis alive intact for 11 as well.
Arena got wasted, but that stone gaze is still insanely powerful when the committal happens.
And I think
the arrow might hit him.
Oh, it is! Oh, what? No way! What a dream arrow from Desire! Absolutely beautiful. That was just amazing.
Closing in, he has it. So that's another AM illusion that's going to wrap on somebody. That's a bunch of confusion in the fight. This Ags is so annoying to team fight against. Dusa can clear some of it, but...
Oh, okay.
Yo, Spartan, what are you doing, bro?
Spartan is in too deep, perhaps, but Thug is here. Okay, they do have a follow-up. They're going to try and go for the Skywrath Mage. The Arena does bounce him away, though. Very nicely played, but Nubito is still going to be able to catch that kill. They use the Mana Void, though. Puppey, who actually survives through that epicenter. They need a little bit more damage. They're not quite getting it. The Stone Gaze even hitting 11 at the back lines, but now the Chaos Knight is here. Looks for the Manta dodge. So many illusions surrounding this Medusa, but the Decrepify is allowing to live for now, and Nubito's actually got to back out. 11's going to die here. Oh, the armlet toggle.
Might get his blink off.
Intact still. He's out.
What is that initiation, man? Like, this is go time for BRAME. They still have everything. Another Phantasm up.
Yeah, they've got Phantasm. Hookshot is back up. Epicenter is ready to go.
He's gonna find Nisha.
Would it be the dream? Spartan, does he realize that Nubito knows? He cuts down the right tree, and the arrow is there to finish off the job. 80 seconds down, and BRAME, this is an opportunity to keep going if they want to. Well, they are at least going to be able to push out all the lanes, so it'll be a bit of time, even as Nisha comes back up, for them to reassert map control. As you can
Now
see, bottom
Nubito,
lane.
he's forcing it.
Yeah, he really is.
This is dying fast.
Doing a little bit of ratting, pops Samantha, blinks away, and tanking up for the double siege wagon. So this Spartan 3 is going to take a lot. Spartan trying to go Infizz, but he won't be able to do it fast enough. 11's going to be in a bit trouble. The arrow comes in and actually nails the Mars facing away, but 11 is getting totally diced up by the Medusa. Ultimately does get that kill. Yule Scepter, Desire.
AM's going to die on the back.
AM dies to Nisha plus Skywrath Mage, and Nisha dies in turn to the Epicenter. 4 dead on the side of BRAME. The 2 big cores.
You're not careful. These silences add up.
Oh, they were so close to being able to catch Nisha.
But looks like Nubito does not feel comfortable taking on a full 5-on-5. He's going to try and do a little bit of ratting bottom lane. But Secret, happy to oblige, I guess, we'll say. Okay.
And more importantly,
a DD on Secret. Oh, and they smoke up too.
That's a big rune. So BRAME, they can play this map in a way where they don't really ever have to give Secret that fight.
Oh, nice catch. Desire. He has some leaps to be able to get some distance, but eventually, okay, nice arrow. One more leap before he goes. He doesn't have a TP, but he does have a blink.
Meanwhile, AM, he took a Rax bottom during all of that. Secret was late to respond.
He got the building, but at the same time, Nubito's already in bottom lane.
This is a level 25 Sandstorm. This is blind and slow.
Ooh, that is annoying to push into.
Yes.
Especially since MKB doesn't work like that. They do manage to get the arena to catch the clockwork. That's all they get out of it because Thug got burrow struck out of the arena out of fear. Background protection is
Arrow
back up
hits Mars.
too. And these Phantasm Illusions, look at them, just get demolished by SUMAIL. They tried to go for the kill onto Ice. It wasn't good enough. Nubito's hitting tier 4s meanwhile. He's saying you have to come back right now.
No Monkey King or Skywrath at this fight.
Finally, backdoor protection is gone. The Swift Blink dodges the stun again, and
BRAME's going to look to go here with the Sand King by, I think.
yeah, there's going to be some heroes missing, but a perfect stun coming in, an arrow to be able to intercept. Oh, Nubito shows up, but the Stone Gate's has already gone through. Thug trying to get the way, but the arena's going to be able to block him out. Spartan, meanwhile, does what he can, looks for a hook shot out, hits Thug instead. Nubito jumps in. Here it goes. SUMAIL, he's going to get popped here. The AM versus Juica matchup is still well and alive here as BRAME hold on to that identity that...
So again, once that Manta's gone, he ever gets silenced, he dies really fast.
He's going to try for it here. Let's see if Team Secret, are they going to call his bluff, or Nubito
tries to cut the tree.
He tries to go in, tries to go for the tree cut.
He's going to get silenced.
Manta, but now he's going to be caught. Stunned first, speared back, silenced up, he's dead.
That's a bold play. I'll respect the boldness in trying to cut that tree. Got the wrong one.
Trying to do anything they can to stall any sort of mid lane push. YapzOr's the target here.
He might find him bottom.
He should be able to. Oh, he got silenced first, but he cannot silence Thug as
Lotus.
well.
Dispel it.
He's just going to get burnt out by the Sandstorm.
Because they just Lotus yourself and arrow him, but...
Double damage on SUMAIL, though, so even without YapzOr, they're going to take that second lane.
Definitely on high ground ward, somewhere you can see the supports, see this Monkey or Mars, get the jump on them. That's the best way you're going to start a fight.
Okay.
It's really hard to just go on this Medusa. There's saves that can come out. There's Decreps.
Well, that's going to be a nice
here,
low opener here. Nubito is not going to be caught by the spear either. The Manta Illusions tanked it up with a refresher. Didn't manage to land it this time around. Couldn't blink away. The follow-up stun from Nisha is there as well. He did not use his buyback earlier. They gave up the mid lane of barracks. Spartan gonna go for a very, very cheeky hook into the enemy base here before he dies anyway.
This AM just dies so easily.
Yeah.
I feel like those are kills he should be able to get and get out.
He's trying to go for Octarine on Chaos Knight, but he may never see the light of that item.
Light of the century.
Not here, Phantasm. He turns around, goes for YapzOr. YapzOr barely gets off the Ghost Scepter in time. Ooh, that was almost a one-for-one trade-off in an area that I don't think it ever should have happened. Stonegate's going to be forced out of the Medusa. If they can go get away, nice blink from Desire. This item has been super valuable for him. Even tips Nisha, knowing that he barely got away like that.
It feels nice, but at the same time, it doesn't feel like they're solving the solution to their biggest problem, which is this Medusa at this point.
Yeah.
This AM matchup's great if you can actually burn her mana, but...
Immediately, BRAME, they just were up as 5.
And they're going to buy back now. But Nubito, you could see, I mean, they think their endgame goal is going for Throne, especially with this Phantasm, which isn't up just yet. They're going to go for it now, start pushing in the damage. The Spartan has revealed some heroes. They're going to use the Glyph. That is potentially a win here.
Every Spartan death is a couple hundred HP on your tier 4.
There is that possibility of the upset if they just lose their focus a little bit. They could find themselves getting thrown. Look at the setup right now. BRAME.
This is a pretty good setup.
The idea is there, but they don't know that all
Bloodthorn on
Secret
CK
is behind him. They're going to go for it, try and go for the fast execution. Mark's not going to be here in time. In fact, he takes a chunk of damage from the big blow up from Nubito. Oh, 11's going to be stuck, and that Skywrath Mage does a ton of damage still, though. A kill on Medusa. It is well worth it for BRAME.
Is Telescope even doing much for his team? I don't know if this is a Telescope game, but
yeah, I feel like he just
never bad, but
all right, this smoke play could be very, very big for Team Secret.
yeah, this is a big post.
He's gonna break on Nubito. Ice. Is he gonna be able to land the spear? They caught him. Here comes the hook shot, though. Is that gonna be enough to bail out? No, he gets caught. He deactivated. He gets away. Blinks out. BRAME is
got
the bash. Oh, a big first hit bash coming out from Nisha, secures the kill, and BRAME is seriously on the back foot now. They're going to be forced into buybacks, and they're going to lose all their map control. Because like, they can do Roshan and go high ground.
You have to hold this AM by. I think it's just way too valuable in a high ground defense situation. And this Roche is not contestable anyway.
Oh, Spartan.
I mean, you know he's going. He has no fire.
He's gonna go for it, but it's gonna be a little bit too early. He had to pull the trigger, and sadly, it will not be timed well enough to steal away that Aegis. And he
Refresher Shard in the pit, though, guys.
Yeah, it's true.
I guess nobody likes poor Refresher Shard.
Oh, Nisha's gonna pick it up. This Divine Rapier can make things go very quickly, especially with the Phantasm. And they're trying very hard not to show anybody here in this top lane, but now they're
chunky the bottom tower.
He is chunking away. It's going to start forcing some people back. SUMAIL's doing the same thing here with the tier 3 at bottom. If they can get Megas, get out and hold their last lane of barracks, that's all Secret really needs to do here. The tier 3 apiece, 4-second stun coming out from 11, but he doesn't have BKB. Not for another 3 seconds. Oh, this is a little awkward. He's going to pop it now, perhaps, but it is going to be Megas coming in. Nubito's already taken the second tier.
Throwing them.
They pop the Phantasm. He's going to go for it. The Divine Rapier. No. That is going to be enough. Nubito.
What?
You goddamn god. Sells his butterfly, says, screw it. There's more than one way to win the Dota game. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Defend the Ancient.
And SUMAIL is not happy with that.
Oh.
Boys, what is the decision-making going on?
I like BRAME's teamfight a lot, but the Brew doesn't really care about that as much. So actually, I'm going to go with Secret.
If you just commit all these resources to Terrorblade, accelerating him, like one Terrorblade is not a hero that traditionally needs stacks as much as like a Gyro Medusa, and it kind of takes away from your tempo, but they might get this early kill.
Close
Shadow
call.
Realm?
They need a Shadow Realm hit and one more hit from Nubito, and they do get it. First blood goes to BRAME.
That's not the biggest deal. Like, DK can mainly function off his spells in that early game, but could be another type of game where the Nisha mid-spirit hero, like that game 1, he might just take over with how much farm he's getting on this Ember.
All right, production, you're going to have to tell me what other means. In that network chart.
Here's
You
a
have
Bramble
rotating
rotation.
in, the Bramble landing, allowing the blast to go through. If they could just spot SUMAIL, maybe they could kill him. They pop a healing sound to keep 11 a little bit alive here, and they will be able to get the kill. At the same time, the bushwhack on 11.
Yapster has no mana.
No, he doesn't, and this blast is going to cover BRAME. Secret does not feel comfortable diving back behind this
tanking the tower.
Spartan, what are you doing? He's taking so many shots.
He's just baiting him in.
Luring in. Yapster, he is. 11, can he finish him off? He needs the blast to come through, and it's not quite enough, but Spartan nails the last hit, and he's got a Shadow Realm to get away in the end, too. This Tiny, it's going to be far too late for him.
This does feel a bit of a stalemate type game where there should be a move available with this Brew ult, but
Who do you think that favors?
can't find it. I mean, it favors both teams in an aspect. I think it favors Nisha on this Ember because he's just powering up at an insane rate.
Yeah.
I also think it favors Nubito on Terrorblade. And it definitely favors BRAME if they're able to find the pickoffs like this.
Yep, they managed to get that one. Cut down the tree, dodges the shot. Well played by Spartan, and Desire helping him out there.
I think this game feels very awkward for Ice. He's just not finding anywhere to use his strength. He's just gonna get stunned here.
Hit him with the stun. Do they have to follow up? They do. 11 nails him with the spear into the arena.
And the Bushwhack is not enough to stop it. In
Terrorblade's
fact,
here.
Yapsor's going to die as well with the Terrorblade. A sneaky move by him. Thanks to those two pickoffs, now they're going to be able to get this mid tower and defend top. Thug is not letting that go.
Interesting TP by him so fast. This might be the Brew though.
Yeah, it looks like maybe this is a step too far, a bit too greedy from BRAME, trying to take all the towers and give nothing back to Secret.
I just don't even think Dragon Knight wants to be up there in general. Even if he doesn't die, it's still reducing the delay, which is really nice. So he's going to rush that. That's pretty much your best item on this 5 Willow. They're looking at ice down here.
They're gonna catch him. Spear him back. Bramble hits first, then the spear into the tree, trying to burst him with the Bedlam. There is the defensive Nightmare, though, perhaps to save him. It's not quite enough, though. Now they have the Terrorize to prevent the Fiend's Grip, but he's caught by the Bushwhack, and that'll be the death of him, as well as Spartan. Team Secret rotate and match their entire team to get some recompense for Ice's death.
Orchid up on Coddle here. They're looking at Nisha.
They are. They're going to be able to Dragon Tail into the Orchid. A kill combination that Nisha was certainly not expecting. And it's enough to be able to pop him too. With Terrorblade backing them up, Team Secret have to retreat here.
TB wants to fight.
Yeah, and Thug's going to be able to catch somebody.
Up.
He can blink stun, catches Puppey. And just a little bit of damage from the rest of BRAME is more than enough to get the kill on the captain.
And it just felt like this game in game 1, it was a lot on Nisha and these Spirit Heroes to get stuff done. I really like the ice performance game 1 on the Axe, but here, it's not been able to find
They know SUMAIL's here, and with the Orchid, they're going to have enough burst damage. Oh, it's going to be pretty close. He's going to take a decent amount from the Orchid, but unfortunately, the Terrorize.
One-man Terrorize.
Nice defensive sleep. They
Where
steer
did
him
he get
all the way
steered?
to the other side. Oh no, the Bedlam damage can't come in time. He's going to be saved by that spears. The trees were all cut down, and 11 was caught by the Fiend's Grip as well. What a disaster for BRAME.
It's a 2600 HP tiny, guys.
Yeah.
The biggest thing is if BRAME can jump this Ember, in my opinion. If he gets taken out of the fight first, that should almost guarantee the fight win.
They're waiting for the 20-minute power runes. They're going to try and go for a Bramble. Blind one. BKB instantly going off Shadow Realm, and he does have the Essence Ring. No TP, though, so he's probably stuck here. Nisha's going to be able to chase him down. It is going to be okay. He actually gets healed up enough. He's going to be good. Brewmaster Ultimate number 1 is going to be popped here. Meta to chase away. Immediately gets Cycloned up.
Trying to kill the Wind Panda so he can't reload to it on the way out.
Maybe they can catch ice here on.
He has another ult,
back
though.
in a second, though. With his second ultimate, is he going to be able to get it off? They try and go for the Terrorize, but he's caught by the Avalanche first. 11, he's looking for the Spear to be able to catch ice, and they do manage to get him. Meanwhile, Nobito's a little bit low, but he gets off the Thunder before the grip comes in, and now Puppey's left a little bit low, but here comes Nisha. They spear him right back. Fireball going out. It's Nobito getting very, very low. He throws out what damage he can to finish off SUMAIL, and it's just enough to get the kill, but at the same time, traded out. Ember also in turn gets traded. He jumps forward into the Bushwhack. Yapzor sees so low 11. He should be able to catch up to him. Turns around, Bulwark. Oh, he's going to God's Rebuke, push him away, but cannot get the blink out. Meanwhile, the sleep being laid down is going to set up another kill for Yapzor, perhaps. But Desire, he's got his Orchid, he's got his Blast, he's got perhaps enough damage to be able to kill Puppey. Is it enough? No, 40 HP, and Puppey survives.
That Pupil's Gift, giving him that HP.
Oh, damn. It makes both those strength heroes rather squishy without their passives. Glimmer, Cape, Blink, Desire just going for all the utility items.
Alright, knows your Yapzor's up here.
Yeah, and they're going to be able to hit him with the spear. Good catch by 11.
This is a slow death.
It is. Secret will leave him behind. Immediately rotating into mid, it looks like the Dragon Knight could use some help here.
Meta on the Roche.
Ooh, straight into it, huh?
It's a bold move. He picked up that Chrysalis, increasing this power spike even more. They really want to fight.
Immediately the stun onto the Brewmaster with the Terrorize to follow it up. No opportunity for Ice to stay alive. And they read it to ensure the +1. Back into the Roshan pit they go as BRAME now certainly leading this game.
If so, just not respecting this initiation that's come out from BRAME. They get that free Aegis on Terrorblade. Level 20 now, too. This is going to die really fast, so expect to see the pre-brew split. At the same time, Blue Dragon already up. How much is this brew ult going to do? It's still only level 2.
Nubito, he's
There's
going to
one.
go ahead and pop his meta here. Nice bushwhack setting up here. Toss him back in. That's a smart little move. He does have the Fiend's Grip laid out
No
into
grip
him, and they
cancel.
have no save whatsoever. He's going to come back, but it's going to be a non-meta
We
TB.
have to bail him out here.
He's going to pop EKB and he's go for the TP out. They've already used the Fiend's Grip as many heroes out as possible, and it looks like perhaps he's going to go for TP away, and the Avalanche and the AoE stuns, they all got out. BRAME, they lost the Aegis, a bit of a fumble. Really well played by Secret there, but at the same time, they didn't get punished further.
We did see the pre-split there, so he was tossing the Willow on the Brew. And that is their only long-range grip cancel, right? That
Yeah,
terrorize.
yeah.
So Ice identifying that, very well coordinated by Secret there. They're smoking up, looking for more. They might find the best
and
target.
Nubito want to kill again. They know he doesn't have BKB. They're going to throw
Thunder.
everything they have. The Terrorize is going to be able to buy some time with the Thunder going down, and it's actually SUMAIL who's going to die. BRAME returning fire at a perfect opportunity to be able to pick up almost 2. YapzOr TP's away. They do have Thug running after Nisha. He's got a Linked, so unlikely to get that kill, but maybe
Okay, looking for
they
Puppy.
can get Puppy. They spot him. They get the vision from Desire off of that neutral item, and they get the Sun before he turns around in Nightmares.
Disaster of a gank. He's just cutting the wave, but there's a catapult for Dire.
They keep this catapult alive. There's nothing to stop BRAME. Tier 3, a lane of barracks on its way. Thug immediately jumps in as soon as YapzOr shows himself, and they leave him to burn in the fire and flames as Thug finds another pickoff. This man has been so aggressive for BRAME, and it's working out perfectly. 1 lane turns to 2, perhaps, as 5 seconds left on the Tiny. BRAME, are they really going to go for this one? They are! Immediately, Arena into the Bane kill. He's dead. Meta pop. They turn around and
Nisha
try
on
to
the
deal with the
back.
Ember Spirit.
Getting slowed, though.
This slow is devastating to him. During his BKB timing, they almost got him with the Sun. He's orchided, but they don't have the follow-up just yet. Thug's trying to get there. He gets a little bit more damage, and the Stun is coming in. He can't go anywhere. Nisha's dead on the other side. Nubito left a little bit alone, but a monster this Terrorblade is, and Team Secret are struggling to be able to deal with them, even in a 4 versus 1.
BRAME smell the blood in the water right now. You can sense it.
Oh my god.
In case you needed another reason to just start this. It's going to be over before Secret even has a chance to contest this.
Yeah, they're not getting anywhere close to this. They try and get in there with the Primal Split. It's a little bit too late. He does manage to dispel away the double damage, but I'm not sure if it matters at this point. A disarm would be pretty handy if this game was a little bit closer, slowing down that TV's damage, but as it stands...
Lotus on the Terrorblade, go to work. 2 lives. You're going to need a toss back of your life here.
The damage is just so pitiful.
Just 5 maned up, go down the waves, the lanes 1 by 1. They'll close this one out.
They're going to be a little bit split here. Spartan.
All right.
Caught. SUMAIL catches
go.
him. Quick kill.
I mean, if they were going to find someone, it was probably going to be Spartan.
Oh, that's interesting. Demon Zeal combined with Satanic as well. That's a nice little combination to buff yourself up, quickly get that HP back. Yep. They want to fight outside of the base here. They want to surprise BRAME. They cannot afford to just let them get onto the base. They go for a Nightmare, immediately removed, and now Puppy's going to be caught instantly by 11. They try and hit the backline. SUMAIL went for the Dragon Knight. It's not even close. Brings him down to about half. He goes for a TP up, but the damage to Terrorblade, he actually kills him first.
Oh my god.
They manage to get the Keeper of the Light.
Secret has to win
split,
this
but
fight.
a second round of the arena. Puppy, he tries to go for the Fiend's Grip, but it's not going to last long enough. Nubito, he's going to be fine. Ember Spirit trying to go for Spartan and Terrorize. It doesn't land. He gets the BKB off first. Nisha looks to be able to get the chase off. The Bushwhack doesn't land. The Dragon Knight getting the stun now on to YapzOr. Finishes him off. Spartan says, in my death, victory may come to fruition. A toss back. Oh, a toss up in the air, rather, as they go for the tornado and let Nisha just try and get these kills to be
Nisha's doing work right now.
Nisha has to jump away.
Back in. No BKBs.
Back in, tries to finish off the Mars, and they should be able to get it too. With the Brew coming back alive. They pop the Thunder though. SUMAIL can't afford to die again. Do they have the vision? They have a Sentry laid out. The Sentry of Destiny allows Nubito to get the kill on SUMAIL. A stun on Ice. A buyback from 11 as he comes back into play, chaining the stuns. No more Primal Splits. No more buybacks. And no more series. BRAME have just wiped Team Secret. It's just Nisha left alive.
That plus the Sentry that was there for who knows what reason just ended SUMAIL's second life.
They still have Aegis for 45 seconds. The throne isn't going to last that long. Nisha's going to have to find a way to take this fight. 3 versus 4. Immediately trying to go for Thug. It's just not going to be enough. Nubito's focusing on the throne just like he did in Game 2. He will have a repeat in Game 3. And Aegis burning out. That's going to be the life, but it doesn't matter. That is it. BRAME on their feet right now as they are so happy. They've managed to beat Nigma. Now they've managed to beat Secret. And now they've got a chance to be able to stay in the upper division.